right. Well, it's moving day. We will be moving out of this small, like, townhome Airbnb that we've been staying in. This is the kids' room. Believe it or not, all three kids have been sleeping in this room. It's been working out good. This is the entryway I'm standing in. This is the living room, kitchen, and dining room back there. All right, little outdoor boys to keep the kids occupied when mom and dad are packing. Bathroom here, and then this is the second bedroom. This is our second bedroom. How's it going here?
Hi.
All right, just giving
Almost
them a view.
All packed up.
Any new revelations, experiences from living with so much less stuff?
Well, right now it doesn't feel like less.
It doesn't feel like less, yeah. When you start packing, when you start moving, you realize how much stuff you have, even in reality if it's not a lot, but fitting it all into corners of the vehicle is challenging.
Yeah, we came out here in a Sienna.
Toyota
a
van.
Top carrier.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yep.
We had summer and winter and 3 kids to pack for.
Yep.
So it was really interesting packing and choosing what to get. We did buy some things when we got here, but laundry's easier.
Yep.
There's definitely less clothes.
Yep.
And easier to clean. It's kind of fun being in different spaces because you realize things that you like or don't like. Get to try out lots of things.
Now, obviously, this is something that I was thinking about. There's stuff that we have back at our home base that has enhanced our life, that would enhance our life if we had it. I don't have my tools. Certain appliances would be neat. It's winter, so I think some of our winter gear is at home. However, have you really missed a lot of the stuff that we did not bring? No? Yeah.
I definitely thought of some things that I'm like, okay, I want to bring this to the next place. I need to write it down.
Yep.
But, it's also kind of choosing the things you really want, and then the things that you can purchase. Go thrifting. That's a great place. Like sometimes you go to Airbnbs and they may not have everything you want in the kitchen, for example. Go to a thrift store. You can get so much stuff for cheap there. I do bring some of my own things, like some of my own pots and my own knives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just particular. I stay at home, so I cook all the time.
Yeah.
So I like my things.
Yeah, for reference, this was a furnished Airbnb, so we didn't have to bring our furniture and stuff.
Yes.
So that certainly helps out a lot. But overall, you kind of bring like what you would wear through the seasons that you're going to be in a location. So for us, that was summer, fall, and the beginning of winter. But yeah, I mean, it's remarkable how you just don't miss most of your stuff that's sitting at home.
Yeah, you really don't.
So yeah, just a little tour here of the Airbnb. We're about ready to leave here. It is a cold winter day here. Hello, little lady. Well, we've got a minivan filled with a lot of our stuff, still more to pack. We do have the top carrier, that's helped. My truck, it came out. We didn't bring it out here, so initially we just packed all of our stuff into this van. So we have acquired some stuff when we were here, but really it's interesting. It is revealing when you live in another place for 4 months without the vast majority of your things. It definitely makes you think. So I've got some stuff in my truck here in the back. It makes you think though, how much do you really need? What really is essential that you need on a daily basis, on a weekly basis? No, I don't think we're gonna go home and get rid of all our stuff. However, I think we'll continue to trim down our stuff as we try to get rid of things that we just simply don't need or don't use. But yeah, this 4 months has been interesting. It's been revealing that you really don't need a lot of stuff. So just some insight, just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, well, we got all the vehicles loaded. We're about to head out on our journey. Still frigid cold here, hasn't really warmed up, close to 2 in the afternoon, so we're gonna try to get to Sioux Falls tonight. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys remember to go against the grain. Take care.
Bye.
All good. Got this tote that Layla can kind of step onto. We're still perfecting it. She's doing all right, just hanging out. It's like, so we just stopped and got some gas south of Pier. So we are moving along. Good evening, everybody. We arrived back home to northern Wisconsin last night. Overall, the trip went pretty well. Over this last few days, we did accrue some sickness. So the kids got pink eye, wife's sick. So it's kind of been a down day as we've just unpacked and gotten our stuff more organized. But, and I want to say, I know the title of this video is a bit hyperbolic, but I think in general, it illustrates a problem in today's society. I think we often just think that if we have a bigger place to live, if we have more stuff, then we'll be happier. And I think in most circumstances, that's pretty far from the truth. And actually, when we came out to Rapid City in the middle of July, it was during the tourism season. So Sturgis was about ready to ramp up, and there was not this Airbnb that we stayed in was not available for a month. So we stayed in a hotel for 4 weeks before this place opened up. So that experience definitely stretched us. The hotel was great. The staff were awesome. So yeah, we've had better accommodations on these travel assignments, and this was probably a little less than ideal. A family of 5, 2 bedrooms. For most people, they would say that's skimpy, but really it wasn't all that bad. And we did fine with all the kids in one room. My wife and I had our room. It was a little tight when we had guests and we hosted people. But I think all in all, it teaches you that you really don't need a lot of space. You don't need a lot of possessions to be happy. I think what's most important by far is just the people you're with, the experiences you share. And so from this experience, as we have learned, I would just encourage you all, whatever the circumstance is, if it's housing, but anything else in life, stretch yourself, be flexible. Things may not be ideal. However, it could be a great opportunity to grow, a great opportunity to have some discipline. It's not always ideal. It's not always fun, but it usually works itself out in a good way if you allow it to. And that would be my wife and I's sentiment after this experience. So just wanted to encourage you guys, challenge yourself, push yourself out of a normal framework. It's good, it's healthy. It's been doing us good, and we'll keep sharing the journey as we are able to. So if you got anything out of this video, like, share, subscribe. Have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy the ambiance of the Christmas trees and the lights. Take care.